Hello, hello. We're back with more Slay the Princess. I just finished my Survivor stream and wanted to stream a little bit more. So just decided to continue on with this. Last time we we finished our first playthrough and we got the Ascension ending. And obviously the plan for next time is to do the next 5 chapters. But in what order, I do not know. Ooh. I think I know which order I want to do. Okay. I guess we'll start a new game.
You're on a path in the woods.
And things will go a lot faster now that we are finished with the first loop. Let's see. I think there's more. Let's see. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
I would never fall for anybody's spool of lies.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path. We're not going to go through with it.
Yeah. We'll just skip through. We will not take the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
It's the soft princess.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yep. Let's see. Is there any... Not there. Is there any more... Let's see. Is it just... Okay, it's just that one. So there's no more special ones where you have to specifically do a certain action in Chapter 1. Aside from that one, which we will not get to yet.
It's hypnotizing.
Yeah. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
I'm stubborn.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. Yeah. She's beautiful. I am begging...
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Something I never actually mentioned before, but I think it's a fun little detail, is that, if you don't bring the knife down, you still have, like, the main theme playing. Like, because the second you take the knife, it switches to a different song. But if you don't, it's still...
Don't do it.
The main theme.
If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
We've talked before. I don't think there's anything else. Like, I'm sure there's a couple different dialogue choices, but I'm fine with just skipping through Chapter 1 now.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No,
I'm not.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope, but I have a beak.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Also, is there even a keyhole on these shackles? I know in the prisoner there's none, but...
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I mean, maybe it's on the other side, but I don't see no keyhole. Let's see. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
I do love a good bit of cutting.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh, yeah,
Is someone else here?
Yeah, we've done this before. Not on this side of things, but... nah, we'll just return down.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Nah, we're fine.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
And the music cuts out.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
God, this image is funny every time. It's just so sudden. But yeah, this is what the witch did last time that we didn't see because we went upstairs. Yeah, she just chews her arm off. And because, like, she's chewing her arm off, like, we see her a lot more beastly if you attack her.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you.
And
the clang of bouncing metal.
And it's why the witch is a kitty.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Yeah, strike at
or
those
we
bindings.
could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Strike at that arm. And because, I believe it, because I said that I'm here to save the princess, like, on the stairs, I don't have the option to do anything else.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
Yummy.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Light work, no reaction.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches... Wait, this isn't fair. Watch me.
What are you doing?
I do think it's interesting how the soft princess turns around, but the harsh princess doesn't turn around. And I believe it comes down to the fact that we see her as more animalistic because she bit off her arm. So it's like, you know, she has better hearing or something. I don't know. But I do find it interesting. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me! I'm trying to get you out of here alive!
Resist.
The blade! Move the blade!
Oh, this is another one where you can see your foot.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
She looks very flat here. I believe this is kind of a bit of a holdover from when, like, the damsel was supposed to be, like, very, like, flat, two-dimensional. Let's see if I can find, like, the old damsel sprite. Well, no, yeah, let's see if I can find those. Let's see, where is that? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Like, these were, like, her old, sprites from the demo. It's like, she's very flat, sketchy, not shaded that well. So I believe, like, this kind of is a bit of a holdover from that. Let's see if I can find her close up. Yeah, as you can see, like, very not detailed on shading. But we will be getting to the modern princess, or modern damsel, soon.
We both know this isn't you.
Do we? You just met me.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
I feel like this second round through, it's definitely going to be about, like, kind of comparing the two sides of each grouping. So, like, I'm going to be comparing a lot of the damsel and the prisoner. And it's very interesting how, like, the soft princess / the damsel doesn't know how to use a knife. Because we believe she's
so sorry.
She's too innocent to do that.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
It's
the two
very
of you have literally
heroic.
doomed everyone.
I can't. I can't do a Smitten impression, but
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
ah,
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
She's
Apparently
very bad
not,
at it.
though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
Once again, Nicole's voice acting, very good, very nice.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
We'll sacrifice ourselves so she can live a life of freedom.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path. You're here
Yeah.
to...
Oh, you bastard! You're in for it now. I'm wise to your
My
tricks.
tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then... Yes, he didn't approve of us last
Smitten.
time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
I love Smitten. It's definitely a toss-up of who I like more. Like, it definitely switches day to day, but it's between Smitten and Contrarian. I love both of them. They're both great.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
I know this line confused a lot of people, the four of us. No, someone's in chat. Hello. But yeah, he's referring to us, the player, Hero, Smitten, and then the princess.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
How am I? I'm good. You're not one of those people who's gonna ask to be commissioned, are you? Because that has happened all 3 streams at this point. Is it free? No, it's not free. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, I'd sacrifice the world for a
What
peck
can
on the
I
cheek.
say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Yeah, I
Those are
already
two
said.
very different.
Yeah.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last. You were the one who did us in, villain.
Exactly.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
Do you play any other games beside this? I don't know. Are you even gonna be here for any other streams? After I say no to the VTuber?
I beg to differ.
True, true.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
Do you stream daily? No, I'm gonna stop streaming to specifically avoid you.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that you're... What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
No, I don't want your VTuber. Get out. Out, I say. Get out.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I don't know, I'm sure the people are fine.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Exactly. She would never.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
I'm with them. I'm gonna find a way to save her from that cabin.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
Yes.
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Yeah, I know what the right call is, and I'm gonna do that. Let's talk about this
Just
princess.
be quick about it.
Okay. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can.
Yeah.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Oh, true. You know, maybe we do have to kill her. She's too beautiful for this world.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement.
Yeah, if people...
Look. Oh. Of course you're... Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice.
Exactly.
Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Liar, you want to be friends, Mr. Narrator. Okay, you're being
I've told
cagey.
you everything, not to sound like a...
Okay, that's all.
Great, now...
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. Before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Very true.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I also like his voice. It's also your voice, Mr. Hero. You're all Jonathan Sims.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Very true.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceeds to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Definitely the fanciest one. Because we believe she's, like, a damsel in distress. It's, like, become more of, like, a castle. And that's an 8 out of 10 table.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Say anything about the mirror
That's
on the wall?
because there isn't a mirror. There's definitely... There isn't.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up
Very
here.
true.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Okay, I want to look at
That's
how
a
handsome I am.
great idea.
Very
we have to
true.
make sure we're looking our best before we save her.
Exactly.
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless?
You don't
What
want
good
us
would
to
it
see
even
how
do?
handsome I am. Just like how the princess's beauty would end the world, our beauty would kill us. This whole cabin is different.
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally...
Yeah.
So focus up.
Yep. Approach the mirror.
You walk... This really is...
Right the mirror queen.
You reach, but it was there...
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know.
We'll never know.
We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
This one speck. You can see it right there. Yeah, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Very true.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again.
Nah, we have 3 people in here now to fight against him.
There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Or if we don't count, 2 people. You know, that's still a majority over him. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Yeah. Look at them candles. I believe the only 2 that have like candles are damsel and prisoner. So again, like, another thing that has them kind of mirror each other. Like, these are candelabras in a castle, and in the prisoner, it's torches in a prison.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Of course.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess.
Nah, keep
We
going.
can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
There she is. Cool cat. But yeah, like, comparing it to, like, that old demo sprite, it's, like, definitely a lot more shaded.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your
A lot more
unjust
details.
and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Exactly.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
It does.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Well, she killed us.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Again, a lot more accepting. Like, he was really angry in the adversary route. I wonder if it's specifically because, you know, she clearly is, like, very strong. So he's like, fuck. She's already stronger than before. She's not just a princess.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Nah, they're fine.
I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Yeah, and, like, whereas with this one, like, she's still, like, human and a lot more, like, normal looking comparatively.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
I feel like one of the few times, like, Hero was on, like, quote-unquote, the opposite side. Like, you killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing
Yeah,
our
we
body.
did.
That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
Exactly.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I feel like that's a theme with all three of the no blade routes. Because you quite literally see her, like, chewing her arm off, and clearly being able to get out on her own. She can just slip out in all three of them.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Yes.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
She just has a really high pain tolerance. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
But before we start talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess?
I just want to
She
make you
wants to make
happy.
us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
She didn't confess to anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, she'll just agree with anything you say. So if you say you don't want the world to end, she'll just say, I didn't end the world. Or she'll say, I did end the world. We'll just say no for now. We'll be back.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? No confession. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Narrator.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. Not so sure.
Hero, don't be so skeptical. Come on. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Aw, thank you so much.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Because she's perfect.
That's because she's perfect.
Exactly.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Well, we already know from the shifting mound that no, their thoughts are silent.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
She doesn't have any dirty voices in her head.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Exactly. And we will be rescuing the princess.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes.
Well, we have the majority here.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
I will Kate out that window immediately.
You wouldn't. I would.
Yeah, he can never really control us. There was only one time that he controls our body in Chapter 2. And while it's very funny, it has very little effect.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Exactly.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
It's like a bracelet.
I can't believe it. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Her dress is so frilly. So puffy.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Look at her. She's so innocent.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
Never.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Yeah, now that we got a closer look. It's like her crown is a lot... it's like a child's drawing of a crown. Like, very not detailed. Like, very flat. Unlike her chest. That's bigger. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Exactly.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
And Hero's back on our side.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
No, because this is the truth.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
Well, there's her desire right there.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Like, her one desire is to leave the cabin. Keep that in mind when we eventually come back here.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Do you want to end the world?
Are you seriously asking her that?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do not want to end the world.
Like, she got brighter and also less shaded. Also, her voice is a lot higher. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Look at her. A lot flatter. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
She's becoming more anime. Yeah, because quite literally, like, how do I explain this? Because of, like, her entire role is, in this version of her, is to make us happy. So us questioning that basically just sends her spiraling. I want you to make me unhappy.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can
Look at
make you
that hands.
unhappy.
Better than anything I can draw. We will be doing that later. But, if you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
Like, again, that's just the one thing she wants. She just wants to leave. She wants to leave and to make us happy. And us denying her that just makes her self-implode.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal. Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
Oh, look at us, so cute.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Exactly.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
And yeah, like I said, like, you can definitely... This one, later... Like, it's later than some of the other ones, because of the eyes. You can always tell from the eyes.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Stay mad.
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have to be this happy about her freedom.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
You've done this multiple times, and we've been able to leave in one of them.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
It's not fair.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
It's love at first sight.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Nah, it's because he's so delusional that makes him so powerful. Because, like, he truly believes. Like, that's the reason why Smith and Paranoid are so powerful, is that they, like, are the most vocal voices. That they're very good at controlling the world because of how perception is reality. So because they're so vocal, they can do
I'm just along for the
stuff
ride at this point.
like, you know, power a body, or, you know, open this door,
Well, I don't know. Do
or
you
have
think I
her
can?
slip her out of her chains.
Of course she can. You believe in her, right?
Yeah, and because he believes in her, she could do it.
Nobody is leaving this basement.
Or we can open it together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
Aww.
Blech.
So sweet.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Nothing beats the power of love. And
I told
true
you our
belief.
love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
once again with the drink. I forget, how many routes does he say this? Because he says this in Adversary. He says this here. Does he say it in one of the other ones? I don't remember.
You know, if her walking out that door is really
Again, how
going to
does he
end the
make a
world,
drink?
can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
God, I feel like this line in particular, you can very much tell that this is like this was recorded much later, just because Johnny has it's clearly a different voice, because this was added during the pristine cut. Like, it just sounds so much more different, and also like kind of sound like a different mic quality, maybe. I don't know. Stop with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
We did it.
A happy ending at last.
Yeah, like that, like just comparing the two, that just sounds so different.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Yeah, like that one line sounded much more deeper.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Quick, hug
She's
her.
cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Well, these are our feathers right here. Oh, there she goes. Sad. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away, and it's left something in her place. But yeah, Damsel is like it's a very funny route, but it's also like on purpose one of the most shallow routes. You go in, you easily take off her chain, and then you leave. It's like one of the most like shallow routes. Like, she has very little depth, very purposely. Obviously, there's the other ending to that, which we will get later, but yeah. I mean, it's a funny route, and like Smitten is very entertaining. Let's see, what there was something else I was gonna say. What was it? I don't know. But yeah.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Okay, yeah. Just approach the mirror. Well, no, just approach
I'm
the mirror.
begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Yeah. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach for it. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Yeah, it's you. It's me. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in.
And well, skip. Because we already saw all this. Where's the line about the vessel? The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
A gentle heart. But yeah, because we saw her as an innocent princess that needs saving and only loves us. That's all she was. So us asking her what she wanted basically just made herself implode.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Definitely one of the coldest lines from the Shifting Mound. Like, she has served her purpose. Like, every other one, it's like, oh, she is, like, she has finally found that freedom, or something like that. Or she will get the fight she wants. It's like, Damsel's just like, she has served her purpose. Very... You know, I'll just quickly just attack her.
My roots burrow in an oak.
And try and Kate. Yeah. Anyways, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are.
Okay, yeah. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Okay. So... go into the memories. The damsel. Unquestioning commitment to others. But yeah. Yeah. There was something I was going to say about damsel, but I don't remember what. Wish I could remember. Well, whatever. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
What should we go for now? I think... You know, I know what I'm gonna go for. Okay. Proceed into the cabin. Take the blade. Enter the basement. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let
What?
me take a
No way.
look
Why
at
would you
you?
even think that? Actually, yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
Nah.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
Nah, I don't think we'll do
Don't
that.
you dare. It's fine. We can do...
Okay, yeah. Tighten your grip. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us?
You go into this expecting to die, you're going to die.
And because I clicked that option, we can't even try and kill her. Like, she will...
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the
She will
knife
kick
and the
our
two of us
ass.
can be civilized with each other?
That thought made her too strong. See, I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint.
You
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever.
Yeah. Anyways, let's attempt.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
Now, last time I did almost accidentally get this route while trying to get... What was I trying to get last time? I think I was trying to get... Adversary. I think. Or... No, I was trying to get Nightmare, and I accidentally...
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a
Accident
single
got
blow
this
from
one.
her elbow.
Then she curb
We shouldn't
stomps
have
us.
hesitated. But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
She's kicking our ass.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
And she's towering over us.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
Yep.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here.
Now we're on the chapter that I think was the weakest chapter 2. I know I said Prisoner was the weak, but this was the weakest chapter 2 in the base game. And it got heavily improved in the Pristine Cut. But I died. What am I doing
I
here?
can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Huh, I never gone this.
If he doesn't remember what happened, you know I can hear you. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do
broken.
to stop her.
There he
She's
is.
just going to kill us again.
That's reason number 1 of why this was one of the, I think, the worst chapter 2. 1, Broken. I love Broken now, but I did not like Broken originally. And like, really, he hasn't really even changed much. It's just because of the new routes. But now he's my wet little meow meow.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
And with a voice like Broken, I wonder if she's going to be super strong and powerful, considering the fact that he's saying all this stuff about how we could never beat her. Let's assume I'm telling the truth.
Those are two very...
Yeah.
Let's say you died last time.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
True, we should just submit to her.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
Broken,
If you're
is that
asking
you?
that, it sounds to me like...
Yeah.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences.
Yeah.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical, if it's the
Yeah,
latter,
nah, they're
do you think the
fine.
people there...
They're
If
fine.
she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants.
True, we should just
It's
do
all
that.
the same in the end.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Nah, I don't think we can beat her. Okay, let's talk
Just
about
be
the
quick about it.
princess. She killed
Like
me
I
last
said,
time.
if she killed you, it was probably because
Hey, all she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone
she
like that end
just
the world?
can.
We're
Okay.
not. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing
idea.
anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
So we're now on. Oh yeah, we're now on the sister route of the adversary. So, you know, it is interesting looking at the two, because Stubborn is like obviously like he's like, ooh, get up, let's fight. You know, whereas Broken is very like, oh, we should just give up and submit.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Nah, he's fine. He can be
I'm not
pessimistic.
being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Exactly.
You're being annoying.
How dare you? How dare you talk about my boy like that?
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Look,
Oh. Of course. Who cares if you think we're special? As far
Yeah,
as
does
I
she
can
think
tell,
we're special?
the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
Yeah, that is pretty special, alright. Okay.
I've told you the less you know about... Great.
That's all. proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie.
She will cheat.
Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time.
Yeah, she kicked her ass easily.
She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us. At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner. If
Seen to
that's
the
what
cabin.
you want, I guess I don't have a say here. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble
Wow.
exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Yeah, everything's tall, because, you know, as I mentioned earlier, like, she was towering over us. So, and this chapter is called The Tower. So everything is big. I wonder if she's gonna be big. I wonder. This is a 4 out of 10 table. Too long. The ladder is very funny, though. And what's interesting about this route and Adversary is that they're the only two that have a special mirror for them. Because every other one just has, like, the normal mirror. But because the tower is so big, and the Adversary's cabin is more cramped, it's like they're the only two that have a special mirror attached to them. Which I think is very interesting.
The blade is
I don't
your
know if it was
implement.
intentional, but it
You'll
is
need
a
it if you
fun
want to
little
do this
detail
right.
to talk about.
Why do we feel so small?
Because everything is fucking huge in here.
We don't feel small.
Sally wasn't
We
exaggerating.
are
It's
small.
huge. Okay, you didn't say anything. A mirror
That's
on the
because
wall.
there isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror?
I
We're all
care.
going to die
I want to
anyway.
look handsome.
And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
Honestly, I don't even know why I hate it. Like, I don't know. He's a funny little boy.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future.
Narrator, you're trying, but you're not cramming this back in the box.
Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal.
Nah, we'll be both very, very attractive, but also sad and miserable. We can be both.
Probably. Do you not know what we look like? He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
You look like a little bird boy. I want to look at how handsome I
Please
am.
don't. I'd rather the princess kill us again than see how dreadful we are.
Well, we want to look good. We want to look good in front of her, you know? Make a good impression.
I care less about what we look like and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Again, you don't want us to see how handsome we are. Okay, this whole cabin is different.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here.
Yeah. Oh. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement. This really is...
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand, and we should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Okay, take the blade,
You take the blade from the...
and then enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
It's funny how, like, his only justification for Damsel in Tower is that, oh, it's still a basement. You know? You know, despite the fact that they have, like, a window that has...
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
It's like, you know, despite being a basement, they still have, like, They still have a natural light source. It's not like it's dark in there.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Yes, mother.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
And again, Nicole's vocal range, like going from damsel with her very, high-pitched anime voice to this.
We need to get down there.
We love Nicole.
She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Broken switches up when he hears her voice. It gives him a purpose. He wants to serve his mother.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude?
Yeah.
Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Well, yeah, because she wants us to come down.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
And like I was saying last stream, again, she's animated. Again, animation in Slay the Princess kind of somewhat equates to divinity. Between Tower, her chapter 3, obviously the shifting mound.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again,
Yeah,
even
you
though
like
you
it.
know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
Oh, she called us charming.
Drop it.
Yes, mother.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that.
Yeah, but I wanted to.
And yet you did. She's
Exactly.
so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Kneel.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
Our just feet are directly
That's
in the
my
center of the
good
frame.
little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
What? No, I would never.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
To be with you.
Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
No, I'm gonna tell her. You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
I'm doing
Is
this to
that
spite
so?
you.
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Oh yes, true.
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Yeah, she's like a much colder version of the shifting mound.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
True. What would you have me do? What have you planned? Or what do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains,
and set me free.
I can do that. If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
No, it is rude. Have some respect.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all.
Very true.
It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
We love a princess who lives for... We love a princess who lives for the story, the drama, the theatrics.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
You could say a new and an unending dawn.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I have questions for you before I decide to do anything.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Yes, Mother.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps. Or a pet.
You'd be your pet bird. No, I'll take the priest position. I'm yours to command. I believe that I can't actually, like, hold on. Let me, well, the automatic save is here. Like, I believe if I click this, like, I won't have the option to actually.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Yeah, I'll
Do
just
it.
skip through.
No,
yeah.
don't know.
Let's
It's your
just see. Yeah, because I didn't resist her at all, I don't have... Well, actually, wait. Hold on.
You reach forward.
Clip.
This one. Huh?
Stand.
You can feel the princess eyes.
To defy. Take the.
What? You don't.
Yeah, it's like, because I obeyed all of her orders and didn't resist at all, I have no option. Oh, actually, wait, no, there's one more.
Oh, your
So,
hand.
yeah. Yeah, okay, this is what because I obeyed all her orders, I can only hate. But anyways, crap, wait. Oh, wait a minute, oh, I'm stupid. Wait, no, it's right here. Load. Wait. Load here? Oh, this is... Right, that's weird. Like... I've never seen this before. Interesting. Okay.
Know the limits of your privilege,
Anyways.
little bird.
Yeah, I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
What can I say? I'm smitten.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Too late.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me.
I do love this moment.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
An echo, you say? A fun little bit of foreshadowing.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
So, fun fact about this, the screen used to be a lot goofier before they changed it. I believe they changed it in the End of Everything update, I believe. But, like, the screen used to be so much more goofier. It was like a... oh, something like that. It was very funny. I am a little glad that they changed it, because it did not really fit tonally.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Ah, this is such a cool moment.
Break my chains.
Hearing her voice behind his.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
Not in our hands.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
And perception is reality. And what if I don't believe? What happens then?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe.
I gotta
You've
believe.
always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart. It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Please, don't do this.
Oh, that's weird. Something weird happened when I reloaded. I have to. It's over. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. And it is good.
It is good.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Oh, that's never happening. Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
Ugh, I love that. The way she says, or the way the Narita says she is loose, and she says I am free. Ooh. Honestly, my opinion on this route has definitely gone up. I think really, like definitely, Tower is definitely a lot about spectacle. Like, maybe as a princess herself, she's not really the most interesting. You know, she's just a world-ending, but like, it's about the spectacle. Like, both this and her chapter 3s. I'll talk about this more once we get to the end of this, but...
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Take her hands. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
Yeah.
There's that.
Okay, something weird is... Yeah, something weird is going on with this. Okay, it's going to be okay.
But it feels so bad. I don't want to look at us.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the outside is going to be nice.
Okay.
If you say so, we'll trust you.
Yeah, something
mercy.
weird is going on when I reloaded. Yeah, I might reload one more time. Here, I'm gonna go to the main menu real quick. Because something weird is happening. Or, let's it continue? Huh. Maybe it'll fix itself once we hit the reset, but... Okay. Approach the mirror, gaze into reflection, silence, groan. Find yourself. Proceed to the cabin. There she is. Look at her, she's so big. Sally wasn't exaggerating, she's
Flickering
huge.
lights and empty cityscapes become pockets
Yeah.
whenever you are.
Yep, okay. Yeah, something... Everything you say feels like... that's weird. Is that... Hold on. If you... Okay, yeah. What did it do? Why is it like this? Anyways, do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Okay, anyways, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your... We will meet again.
Okay. I want to see if I
I'm
pick this. Okay, it seems like it's fixed itself, I think. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Okay, so... We finished off... the tower. An overwhelming heart. But yeah. So... I think... So, the reason why it was one of my least favorites before was, for one, I definitely put a lot more value in the chapter 3s, and it definitely had two of the weakest chapter 3s. Two of the shortest chapter 3s, at the very least. We'll get to them, but, like, there was a reason why both of them were updated in the pristine cut. One of them, I think, was personally, one of them, I think, was fine on its own. But definitely they were very much improved. And like, I think as a princess, she's definitely one of the least interesting. Because it's just like, oh, she's just a world-ending god or whatever. You know, it's not really that interesting. But again, I feel like it's about the spectacle for Tower. Like, both its chapter 3s and it's all about the spectacle. Just kind of like how with Damsel, it's not about the princess itself. You know, the princess is like probably like the least interesting part of it. Yeah. And oh yeah. And its chapter 2 ending, it's kind of on the same level of like Prisoner and Damsel, where it's just like or in Nightmare, like it's a fine freeing her ending. Again, the narrator possession is a very cool part. I do like that. But anyways, what are we doing now? Let me actually look. Which one am I gonna do now? I know which one I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with.
Good. As long as you...
Okay. Proceed to the cabin. Let's not take the blade. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
God, that's such a funny line.
Great job. You've given away the...
Alright. Hold on, let's talk. Well... Yeah, you know what? I'll see what I can do. I'm going upstairs. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be...
Okay, yep. Return to the bottom of the stairs. Alright. Which version should we do? We'll do this version. Slay the princess.
Without hesitation, You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
Quite literally backstabbing her.
The wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
And she's got the voice that she had when we went upstairs for the blade last time.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
And we get to see the animalistic side that I was talking about earlier.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
What if I say sorry? Will you forgive me?
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
It's too late.
As you ready your blades to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
I like how it's like it looks like a normal nose in these two panels, but here it looks like a cat nose.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now.
Oops. Give her everything you've got.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Anyways, we're giving up.
Are you serious?
I give up.
As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job.
Yeah, if you finish the job, it just gets to the witch. It's a different way to get to the witch. And then going upstairs just leads to the nightmare.
The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room.
Interesting. Well, keep this in mind for earlier. Seeing her glowing eyes.
Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out. We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Aww. That does make me feel a little bad.
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Beast.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here.
Let's see. Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here.
The Hunted. The Hunted is probably the voice that I'm kind of like the most neutral on. Like, I like him. He has some good moments. But, like, I think as a whole, he's just kind of... I think the most meh for me. Like, I still like him, but, like, he's definitely the most, like, meh.
You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
Okay, what's
Those are two... Let's say if you're back here, I'm assuming we did our best with the information we were given, and yet you still died.
I mean, we gave up.
So, great. Congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. Yes, but if it's the latter, do you think the people there lived? All the more reason to keep our wits about us. Should we even return to the cabin?
We could find a safe little hole somewhere instead. You have to go to the cabin. If you don't slay the princess, she's going to end the world, which you're always going to be a part of, even if you're cowering in a hole. There's no escaping your responsibility here.
Yeah. Hunted is kind of like a different, I wouldn't say different flavor of Paranoid, but like they're both kind of like Paranoid is about like Hunted is more like instincts, whereas Paranoid is more like, I don't know, what's the best way to describe Paranoid? He's like, not instincts. I mean, fears, obviously. But, I mean, like, I don't know. But they're kind of like two different flavors of fear. Okay, let's talk about the princess. She killed me.
I said, she just... People. Look. Oh. Of course, special can mean all sorts of things. Don't let it make you careless. We need clear thoughts and pricked ears.
Okay,
I've told you, if you want us to stand a chance against, not to sound like a broken... You're afraid, aren't you? Just like us.
He's just like us. Who needs him?
Of course I'm afraid. Fear is an extremely normal thing to feel when the fate of the entire world is at stake. But that's not the only thing you're afraid of. You're scared of something worse.
I'm trying to think. Does Paranoid and Hunted actually ever get to interact? I'm trying to think. I don't think they do. And I feel like Hunted is the one that gets, like, the least, like, interactions, I feel. Because, let's see. I'm trying to think. He can interact with Stubborn. He can interact with Skeptic. I think there was a couple different ones. Contrarian, I think he can interact with. Like, I'm trying to think. What other routes is he actually in? Like, I can think of 3. Not counting the ensemble ones. I don't know.
Stop projecting your neuroses onto me and just get to the cabin already.
That's all.
Right, now...
Secret cabin.
A warning. She won't, as a cat, lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered.
Is she?
She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
Well, maybe she could before, or she couldn't before, but now she definitely can, now that she spoke those words out.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously.
Nah.
Maybe. The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
So, fun fact about this... Let me pull it up. The cabin did not used to look like this before. Let me pull it up. Like, the cabin used to look a lot more like the Chapter 1 cabin, and it's like, thank goodness they changed it, because, like, it looks so much better now. Like, where is it? Here we go. Yeah, this is what it used to look like before. And it looks so much better now. Like it's only, like, slightly warped. But it looks pretty much like the Chapter 1 cabin. It's like, thank goodness they changed it, because this looks so much better now.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Say anything about the mirror in the wall?
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
And this is a 3 out of 10 table. You know, looks pretty shaky. looks like it would break very easily.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, it looks so much better now.
There isn't. What a strange thing to lie about. Maybe he doesn't see it. Much like he hasn't seen what's already happened.
Hunted is honestly the most perceptive. Like, I feel like I think that's what I wanted to say. Like, Hunted is very good at, like, analyzing, like, the physical world around, whereas Paranoid is more good at analyzing, like, or very good at, like, no, what I want to say is Hunted is very good at, like, keeping us, like, the body alive, whereas Paranoid is very good at keeping, like, our mind intact. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. Anyways, I want to look at how handsome
We shouldn't
I am.
waste time preening, or it's dangerous. I'm not lying to you.
Okay, this whole cabin is
Very
different.
different. I wonder why. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Okay, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Surprised they never fixed this, but like, but this cabin wall is very off center. Like, it's not like. I'm surprised they never fixed this. Strange. 'Cause I feel like this got reported a bunch, but it never.
This really isn't funny.
And also, I believe this is like one of the most low quality backgrounds that.
You reach forward and
look
rub
at
your
that.
hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone.
Anyways, we're taking the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
And we'll enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
No, you can't.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager.
Did it really smell that bad?
You carefully make your way down the stairs.
You know, it's interesting because comparing it to Witch, like, she could hear our footsteps and could recognize it, whereas Beast can smell us.
The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
Yeah, she could be anywhere. I wonder where she is.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
But yeah, and also, like, both the Witch and the Beast are like the most. They're the most. What's the word I'm looking? Like, most natural, I guess. Is like they have the most like leaves and like plants and stuff. Like, you know, Witch is like roots and stuff. This is like jungle.
Remember, she's just a princess.
Oh yeah, she's just a princess. Of course, of course.
She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
And like I was saying before, like how her eyes were shining in chapter 1, they're shining here.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified.
And comparing this to Witch, where Witch was a lot, like, she was a lot more sneaky, whereas Beast is a lot more straightforward. Whereas, like, yeah, she wants to eat you. Oh yeah, and I never actually, you know, now, because I forgot to actually talk about it before, like, comparing, but, like, comparing the tower and the adversary, it's like, the tower, like, doesn't want anything more than to fight you. Whereas, like, the tower wants to, like, ascend into, like, godhood. It's kind of like a duality of, like, stagnation and growth, which is funny, because... yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it definitely becomes a lot more interesting once we get to the chapter 3s. I'll talk about it there. Sorry, I forgot to talk about that earlier.
I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
Nah, I can win.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Yeah, like what I was saying earlier with... like, Hunted is very good at keeping us alive in fights, whereas, you know, Paranoid is good at keeping us alive in the nightmare. Where?
Anywhere.
And then if I click anything else, she's just gonna eat me. So we'll move. I want to get a little more dialogue before
You
she
lunge to the
boards.
side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
Look at her. The dev said, or like early on, like in the demo, like she was very obscured. Like I believe the devs wanted to originally, where it's like you never get a good look at her, but because of how the shifting round works, where you know you get to see the princess in all her glory, they changed it to make an actual design. Because originally, in the demo, you only got to see, like, a leg or a tail. You never got to see, like, her full-on form.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
Yeah, that's definitely the big downside of Hunted. It's like, Hunted is very reactive.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole.
Oh.
And I will get what I want.
It's been
You
0 days
have
since
no
war has been
exit.
mentioned.
You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Don't ask her what she wants, just slay her.
No, but I love questions.
Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful.
I mean, we kind of know what she looks like.
She's just a princess. Don't overthink it.
God, you're so unhelpful. Like, this is not- you're not gonna cram her back into the box. It's not gonna happen.
She is clearly not.
But why? Why do you want to kill me?
Why does anything kill anything else? She needs to.
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse.
What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen.
I might.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else.
We're on the back foot.
The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive.
It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Okay, and then, once again, if you click that, she's just gonna eat you. Survive.
You spring to a new patch of jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Okay, fine. Why do you want to eat me?
I don't question who I am or what I want. I simply do. To act is always better than to react. To do is always better than to watch.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you do well to listen to her. Less standing around asking questions, more doing exactly as I say.
But I love questions. It's my favorite pastime. We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you? What if we left together? If you could get out of here on your own, wouldn't you have already left?
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
Yeah, I feel like Witch and Beast both have, like, a theme of, like, instinct. You know? Like, Witch, it's like, oh, it's in her nature to betray you. And then, you know, Beast is like just a straight up actual animal.
At least she's upfront about her intentions.
You know, she's very straightforward, unlike the Witch.
A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck. Flee. We can't keep doing this.
Stay alive.
You're a little slower this time. Or maybe she's a little faster. You avoid her slavering jaws, but she manages to graze you, her titanic momentum skinning you along your side. It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
Yeah, I feel like Beast is definitely a lot more interesting once you know what you're doing. Because I feel like Beast is one that can end very easily. Like it can end if you don't know what you're doing. Because, like, you can just get eaten immediately. And then it's kind of just over. It's like you can completely miss out on this conversation.
You're bleeding now.
You instinctively touch your side, testing her claim. It's wet, and stings from the gentle touch of your fingertips. A costly mistake. We can't make it again. We will make it again unless something changes. We have to break the pattern. We need more time. She's cutting off our escape.
Our game is nearing its end.
And then this is the last one. I was sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true.
Oh, for the love of... You've given up the game. Great. All that will do is hasten her victory.
Like, like, narrator, this isn't gonna change anything.
So many useless thoughts run through
Like, she
your
does
head.
not care.
Thinking. You'll never hurt me if you keep thinking.
She's thinking too hard.
She's more tense this time. She means this next blow to be the last. The mere thought of moving again makes your bloodied side ache. We're exhausted. We're bleeding. We're still alive. We owe it to ourselves to move.
So, that's just gonna lead to a chapter 3 if we do it again. So, we can either play dead or stand still. We'll play dead.
We're playing dead.
Fun fact, you get an achievement for playing dead, and it's a reference to their other game, Scarlet Hollow. I'll probably play Scarlet Hollow after we're done with Slay the Princess. But, yeah.
It's unexpected. It could work. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you collapse to the ground, feigning death. She lands directly on top of you with her full weight, nearly crushing you into the dirt, but then... silence. Only broken by the sound of your beating heart.
Like, she's not stupid. She's gonna know we're alive.
That actually worked, didn't it? Only, what do we do to make her leave? Do we just keep playing dead?
Yeah, just play dead for all of eternity.
She sniffs at you, shifting her weight uncomfortably as her face finds yours. Her breaths are hot and oppressive against your skin.
Have you seen my great big eyes?
Oh, what big eyes you
Because
have.
they see you, fledgling. They see your heartbeat pulsing in your throat.
Move, now!
Too late.
But it's too late for you to move. Her jaw unhinges, and she swallows you whole. I guess that's it then,
War.
isn't it?
Unfortunately for you, no, this isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time. The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
Yeah, so she couldn't leave. So again, how did the witch leave? I still don't understand. Like, I'm never gonna stop harping on this. Like, how did she get out of the cabin?
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
Yeah, so she literally ate us and wore our dead body as a disguise to try and leave the cabin.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her. Her chains. She's loose.
Once again, the knifeless ones can just get out on their own.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
Yeah, alive in your stomach.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here?
Yeah, I could just Kate right here and spite you.
Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something. You still have that steel claw. Tear through her before we are her. Survive.
Nah, I don't think I will.
Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that. That is a bad thing to do.
Alright, what should we say? Can you talk to the cabin?
I understand it, and it understands me. Talking is for those who don't know how to listen.
True. I don't know how to listen.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slough from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only
nasty.
assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
I don't think we can talk our way out of this.
Yeah, we quite literally have to give her permission to leave.
We are drowning in death. There's no more space for words.
How many options can I pick before I die? Fun fact, if you just say this, you just free her. Like, saying the word freedom just allows her to leave. You could have asked me before swallowing me alive.
I acted on my will, fledgling, and you acted on yours. The strong triumph, and the weak submit or perish.
The pulling has turned to banging as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
I believe I can ask one more question, I think.
You can't hold me forever.
yeah, like, we need to give her permission to leave. Here, I'll try. I might have to reload, but, spin me out or I'll kill myself. Nobody gets to leave.
I'm so very, very patient.
Oh, hello.
If it
Someone's
takes
in chat.
lives and lives and lives to swallow my way to freedom,
What's going on? We're getting
then that
bored.
is what I'll do.
That's what's happening. Oh, oops. Okay.
But will can never truly exceed.
Yep. So, reload. Okay. Fine. You can leave.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, I'm fine.
The click of what you presume to be a door ripples through the layers of suffocating flesh.
That wasn't so hard.
You feel her take another massive step, and then another, and then...
There he goes.
And then... It's gone quiet, hasn't it?
You can feel the churning in the forms around you, then a wet tunneling before you. You are ejected to a place that is nowhere at all.
I guess I
Sure,
don't need
it's
you to be a
going
part of
fine.
me. How lucky for you. This place is cold.
Look at us. Oh yeah, we're probably fine. And we get a good look at her. In all of her glory. It's got bird claws. Honestly, probably one of the coolest designs. I definitely do like the Chapter 3 version more, but they're both cool. But before you can say anything to her, she's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And
Okay,
there's
yep.
that...
Let me share with you. Oh, no, not again. Another one of you already came earlier. Jesus Christmas Christ. Oh my god. No. I'm not gonna commission you. No VTuber. Whatever. Okay.
But it feels so
okay.
bad. Thing reeks of death.
Gonna be nice.
I'd like to be somewhere nice.
I would also like to be somewhere nice. Approach the mirror. Oh, Jesus Christmas Christ. That makes 4 at this point. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone. You withered. Let's see the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once. All of me is changing.
Okay, where is it? What do you think of this vessel?
This one is consumed by instinct. A predator pushing those around her to adapt. She will make for a cunning heart.
The cunning heart.
She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself. But she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
Okay. Ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Yeah, I like Beast. I like it. Like, I think generally it's one of the less popular Chapter 2s.
You're on a path
but I like it.
in the woods.
I mean, for one, I love the Beast design. It's very cool looking. I think it's definitely one where it's just like, you need to know what you're doing, because otherwise you can get bored immediately and then it's just over. Like, I feel like definitely getting, like, the conversation outside is definitely important. So now there's only 2 more left. I'll do one more. And I think I know which one I'm gonna do next.
You're here to slay.
Okay, yep. Let's just silently continue to the cabin. Proceed into the cabin. Take the blade.
You take the...
To the basement. So we're gonna do what we did at the very beginning and just immediately kill her. Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Steal your nerves, step
You
forward.
step forward.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
We did this already. Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, leave. Yeah, we're now stuck in the long quiet. That's bullshit. Let me out of here.
What's done is done, and there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Uh-huh, yep, sure.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's
We'll do
days
something funny
or
here.
months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Nah, didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Yeah, we're happy. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well,
Okay,
if
and
you're
then we already
more
saw
happy,
this.
please
Yeah, happy
shake
times.
the little voice. Eventually you pass into a bliss.
Whoa, good ending!
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Aw, rats. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
Are we gonna Kate?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
I'm fine with that.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
When using the blade, kill us, wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Thank you.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
You ingrate.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Look at her. So skinny.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2, The Spectre.
Your Honor, you're here.
Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then that's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Cold. I like Cold, but he's very annoying in his initial route.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Okay, what's
Those
this
are
one?
two.
Tell the truth.
If you're back here, I'm assuming. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Sure.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely, had you failed to slay the princess, it doesn't matter because we didn't fail to slay her.
Exactly.
And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Wow. So... Cold. I don't know, I will say, he's kind... I don't know, he's kind of annoying on his initial chapter 2.
Just stay focused, will you?
Okay, let's
Just
talk
be
about
quick
the
about it.
princess.
That's a good point.
Oh, wait,
How do
hold
we
on.
know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round.
Hold on, if anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all.
Okay, I will admit, him just denying that she could potentially be alive is kind of funny. It's like, yeah, she's dead. She's just dead. If she was alive, maybe, but she's dead.
You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise.
What if I don't want a happy ending?
Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you?
Yes.
Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Okay. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart, and she died. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true. People
Okay, basement.
Look. Oh,
Special.
of course we're special. I've told you everything. This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
Cold just hates being bored. That's all.
Great.
Okay. See the cabin.
A warning. She
She'll
will
lie,
lie.
she'll cheat,
She
yeah.
won't be a problem.
See to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
The cabin got wallpaper. That is 7 out of 10 table. Could be better. It's a fine table. A little bit boring.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You didn't say anything
That's
about the mirror
because
on the wall.
there's death. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
I want to see
I
how
care less
handsome
about
I am.
that and more. I'm not lying.
Okay, this whole cabin's
Very
different.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the base. This really isn't.
Wipe the mirror
You
clean.
reach forward and rub you, but it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
You know what? True. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
A different tone for that line. Man, it would have been nice to have railings during the witch. Maybe we wouldn't have... Well, actually, no, we didn't do that. Well, it would be nice to have. Yeah, we didn't do that yet, but it would be nice to have railings when we eventually do the other version of that.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step,
There she is,
the form of
dead.
the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's
Yep.
just like I told you.
Alright, let's leave.
Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally,
There she
the rest
is.
of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Oh, this is normal.
Ghost!
Love that line.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
You know what? True. A ghost can't do anything to us.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
What issues? There were no issues with how last time went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit,
She's very cute.
gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Yeah, but that's boring. We already been there, done that. Wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
I believe Spectre has one of the longest explore conversations that you can have. Like, looking through them. Let's see. Adversaries was pretty long. Towers was very short. Nightmare was probably average. Beast was short. Witch is pretty short. Stranger's obviously short. Damsels was short. Yeah, I feel like between the definitely Witch or Spectre and Adversary have the two longest ones, because these can go for a while. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her.
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think
Oh yeah, strange.
it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish.
Finish how? We already did what you told us. And now she's a ghost.
Yeah, she's dead.
You haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though, have you? And then what? And then you'll have saved the world.
I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option.
Yeah, you're just gonna lock us away again.
What do you
The
mean,
Feather
after?
Asylum.
You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that. I'm not going to lock you anywhere.
Oh, really?
What an interesting choice of emphasis.
I killed you. What are you doing not being dead?
I don't feel very bad, but I guess I'm not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me.
Yeah, only mostly. You have to punch a ghost.
Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to, not the one with all the answers. Or any of the—
But
Oh, oops.
we're not a ghost. Unless we are?
Maybe we're a good ghost. Or any of the answers. Okay. Didn't really miss much.
Maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead.
Maybe we're a vampire.
Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
Maybe we can also throw the knife out the window. Your body's right there. Wait, your body's right there, though. Your dead body.
The princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
I love the whisper effect that you can hear.
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be. There doesn't need to be a static truth. There doesn't need to be objectivity.
You know, perception is reality. Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me.
Well, my unfinished business was that I didn't want to be locked away in the void.
All I know is there's a hole in my chest. And not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper.
That's still me.
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
She wants to be in the Shifting Mound. And where are you supposed to be?
Home.
And just where is home, I wonder?
The Shifting Mound.
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
I mean, the Shifting Mound did say that the vessels are drawn to the Long Quiet.
How specific.
Oh, yeah.
And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need... Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
No. Those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing.
Yeah, I can smash them.
But you can help
Not like that,
me.
though.
This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Now, once again, the vessels cannot leave the cabin on their own. Which again, how did the witch do it? What are her secrets? She got out. She literally left the cabin.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
True.
But you can come and go as
No
you
fence
please,
sitting.
can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Is she asking if she can possess us?
It's very romantic.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
What's more romantic? Getting possessed? Or what's more romantic? Getting kissed? Getting possessed? Or fighting each other forever?
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now, isn't that an interesting thought?
A very interesting thought.
We could...
Oh,
you
oops.
won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Oops. Isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. What if I say no?
Then I won't hitch a ride.
Nice. Consent is important. You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride?
I'm sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you.
Aw, dang.
But it'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
You know, it does sound kind of nice.
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
We can make room for one more.
You won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
I feel no guilt.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body.
True.
That is a very dangerous train of thought.
This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin?
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long, 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 long time.
How romantic.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
You also know more than you're letting on. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control?
Sure. Why not?
Aw, how nice. She's letting us have control.
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
What do you mean?
I can't believe you're even entertaining her right now. I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
Well, she's so sweet and innocent looking. Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought?
No, I didn't believe
That's
it.
cold.
I just want to kill you.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
Obviously, it was wrong for me to... Obviously, it was wrong for... God, it's getting late. I'll end after this route. Obviously, it was wrong of me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if all it took to kill you was a knife to the heart?
Don't underestimate your own capabilities. If you truly managed to slay her last time, that doesn't mean she wasn't a threat. It means you did something heroic.
Is it? Is it really?
Threats come in all shapes and sizes. A misspoken word could bring about the end of everything just as much as a blade or even the mere existence of an idea.
Oh, we know that. The princess cannot die. The princess cannot die.
You were chosen for this job for a reason.
That's right, Killer. I'm not a threat to anyone. And even if I was, I'm hardly a threat anymore, wouldn't you say?
True. What are you going to do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt.
What if I want you to still haunt me?
Maybe I'll haunt you.
Yes, please.
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
True.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
True. What are you going to
She
do
pulls
in the
back
rest of
with a
your
playful
life?
I don't think most living people could answer that, either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
Oh, I never know what I want. Ugh. Well, were you going to end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out here mean the world is going to end?
It does. We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
Yeah, we don't care about your opinion.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't.
True.
I'm not so sure endings are real.
Well, there was an ending. Alright. Oh, there's still so much. Jesus Christmas Christ. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that.
Too little, too late. But you can still make things right.
She's not in a position to bargain with us. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
Well, what if I want her to possess us?
We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should. We did kill her. Wouldn't it be the moral thing to help her now that we have another chance?
Yeah, exactly.
When a hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it?
Maybe. You never know.
No. So don't try to make things right. She was going to end the world. You didn't do anything wrong, aside from apparently killing yourself, and that doesn't have much to do with her.
Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Yeah, yeah. You threatened the guy who had a knife.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
Exactly. That knife could have been for anything.
It could have, but it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer.
Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did, and it wouldn't be hard to do it again.
Are we putting this to a vote? Because personally, I'd prefer if we didn't die again.
Well, I vote for yes. Let's do it.
If that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. But I don't see the point of offing ourselves just yet.
What if I just want to do it just because?
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer.
That's
But
sweet.
killing yourself wouldn't help either of us.
It would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you. I shouldn't have
Dang
to tell
it.
you that you shouldn't kill yourself. So please, try to keep your suicidal tendencies in check.
But it's hard.
Like I said, I just want to go home.
If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you.
And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance.
We all make mistakes.
True. I died too. I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
Yeah, I'll talk about, because I haven't actually talked about the actual, like, link between these routes. But yeah, it's terror and longing. But it's interesting because like Spectre is kind of the ones that you get the most intimate with. Like, you know, she literally possesses your body. Whereas Nightmare is one that you quite literally are dying when you're around her.
And you don't feel dead either.
Again, I'll talk more about it once we get to the end of this. But I guess, yeah, I'll talk more about it after we end this route.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
I'm a bird.
But we've already been over that. So why don't you stop stalling and let me in? It's so cold out here.
If you're cold, they're cold. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me?
A boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's a ghost. Ghosts can't hurt us.
That's for me to know.
It's
And
rude.
for you to wonder
Definitely.
about.
She definitely can't
Maybe
hurt
I
us.
can't do anything to you.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out.
Hmm.
Who's to say, really?
I don't like the
have my
uncertainty
heart.
here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
How many more is left? Okay, we're almost at the end. After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported? I wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
Oh yeah, it was so hard.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it?
Yeah.
She doesn't mean it.
Nah, she totally means it.
serves you right.
Aw, dang it.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
It sounds like you got exactly what you were owed.
If you can go through walls, can't you just leave on your own?
I wish that's how it worked, but this place won't let me go.
Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts?
We could always try violence. It's worked for us so far.
That's boring. We already did violence.
She's a ghost. Who says ghosts are immune to violence?
True.
Common sense? There's nothing common or sensible about common sense. Action and observation are the only things that matter. Fine, then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us.
Well, maybe we just have her hate us enough. That'll end things.
I suppose you have a point. Do you have any ideas then? I don't know. Maybe we do what she wants. Maybe we let her possess us and walk out of here.
Let's do
We
it.
could. It would be something different. I like different.
I like that.
Absolutely not. If you walk her out of here, she's going to end the world.
Yeah. Cole just hates boredom. It's like the big thing about him.
And is that really so bad?
Yes, it is by its very definition bad.
But those are the only options, aren't they? Violence or doing what she wants. Or just leaving her down here. Though ignoring a problem is rarely a solution.
It's
Is it?
boring. It's funny how, like, Cold hates ignoring the problem, and ignoring the problem is quite literally what gets you its sister out in its nightmare. Okay, I've given it enough thought. Let's get you out of here.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
You're welcome.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
If you're cold, they're cold.
See you soon.
Let them in.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Nope. We must commit.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
I do love the sound effects in this game. The sound design.
You collapse to the floor,
Like
and
an
everything
acid
goes
earlier.
dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
So, fun fact about this, she can have 2 different tones for this. She can have this soft voice, or she can have a harsh voice. Kind of like Chapter 1. Where, and it depends on if you attack her or not. Like, if you attack her with the knife, then she gets, upset. And she has the red text instead.
Your eyes flick back open
Well,
as you
actually,
get
is it
your
red?
bearings,
I
your
know it's
vision
chapter in
swimming
one of
as...
Chapter 3s, it becomes
So
red
this is
text.
what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Yeah, it's awful. Please sympathize with me.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Shards of broken glass. Would you say, like a mirror?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
a voice? I'm me, is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
Well, he's a guy in a mirror.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
Oh no, they never listen.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
It's awful.
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
More important. I'm an actual god, Mr. Naita. You're just a guy.
So,
That's
you're the one
dead.
who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Would you say an echo? Again, the foreshadowing between, like, this route and Tower, with Tower literally calling him an echo.
That's rude.
Well, it's true.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her.
Like a
You
ghost.
push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, obviously. Catch up.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, it's like, everyone knows that. Catch up.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Now, we could kill ourselves. We could Kate right here, but we won't. I can't think straight. There's too much noise.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a
All
time.
of you, shut up.
Everything will be fine.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her. One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
It would.
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Alright, leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form, and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
Yeah, Mr. Narita.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
Well, unless her home is a god that will end the world. You know?
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
It just gets changed, reshaped, remolded.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Yeah.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me.
Yeah,
or
maybe he does.
He just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
What a hater.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
And whine.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
You just keep getting the option to kill yourself.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
I'll forgive you for killing me.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Got all of the narrator's attempts to stop you. Like a door. It always comes back to a door.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
I wonder what will happen. Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
Serves him right.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
I do find it interesting how Spectre is one where you don't actually get to see, like, the outside world. Like, you know, with, like, Nightmare and Damsel and Prisoner, you get to see the outside world. Beast, I understand, because you're quite literally in her stomach when you get outside. But, like, why do we not see it when Spectre? Is it because she's inside our body?
We're still here.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
That's a lot of words.
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Can I join you? Get me out of here. You feel lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
I'm out. You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. I really don't. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I want to talk about its connection. So, obviously, like, it's terror and longing. Like, you get to basically learn a lot about Spectre. Like, you quite literally become very intimate. Like, you literally get possessed by her. And she gets to learn a lot about you. And she gets that connection. Whereas Nightmare also wants a connection. But you quite literally locked her away. And she quite literally hurts everything she's around. It's a very interesting dichotomy. And again, once again, very interesting when you talk about both of its chapter 3s. Because both of those kind of also involve getting to know each other intimately in very different ways.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And
Okay,
there's
yep.
that.
Okay, it's gonna be
But
okay.
if you don't need to comfort him.
Fair enough. Okay, it's not the end.
Okay. Whatever makes you happy.
Whatever makes you happy. I just want to make you happy. Approach the mirror. Approach the mirror. Gaze at the reflection. You're unraveled. Alright. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond.
Yep.
Do you know?
Thoughts on this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for a yearning heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Yeah, both Nightmare and Spectre both long for something. A tender heart. Alright, so I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, I will be here.
Everything goes dark and you die. Alright.
You're
So I'm gonna end it here for Slay the Princess. We only have one more route to do. God, one thing that bothers me about this is that, okay, every route is with its sister route. You know, Adversary and Tower, Spectre and Nightmare, Beast and Witch, and Prisoner and... Like, why is Stranger here? Stranger should be in the middle with its sister route. But, yeah, we will end it here for now. And we'll do the one round of Facade, as is tradition. Okay. What should be the theme? You know what? Let's go with Damsel. Let's just try and make them happy. I just want to make you happy. Let's just be overly positive. What are the D names? I actually don't remember what the D names are. Isn't there, there's like, isn't there like a Drew or something? Drew. What other D names are there? I think of Daryl. I don't think there's a Daryl in this game. Diane? Hi, you've reached the fabulous home of Grace and Trip. Alright, what D name? Oh, we have Dan, Dave, Diana. Diana? Okay. Only one female D name. I'll go with Diana. Oh, wait, oops. I forgot. You know what, oh, here, I'm gonna quickly just go back. I always forget to put on subtitles, but... God damn it. It is a little annoying. Like, I could have just not put on subtitles, but I like subtitles being on. Alright, exit. Exit. Hold on. Let's reload it again. We'll try that again. God, I still can't get over last time where a Trip just opened the door and then just stood there. I'll have the door open again because I want to see what happened. let's just be overly happy and uh yeah. Alright, turn subtitles on this time. Diana!
Where are the new wine glasses?
There we go.
That should be obvious.
You know what, let's have him open the door.
Jesus, Grace, come
Let's
on, I'm
see.
not asking a lot.
Hi, Trip. You look fabulous.
What? Trip, don't give me that look. You're going to drive me crazy.
Ugh, you're driving me insane.
Diana! Hey!
Oh,
I thought
Jesus
I heard
Christ.
someone out here. Great to see you. Whoa. Diana, that's some kind of way to say hello.
What? Grace always says
Well,
that
come
to
on in.
me.
It'll be just a sec while I go get Grace. Grace?
Where's the advice ball? There it is. Who knows?
Diana. Hi, how are you? Oh, God, it's been
Hi,
such a long
Grace.
time.
You look
Yeah, it's been
fabulous.
too long.
By the way, you look fabulous.
Hi, Grace. You also look fabulous.
Oh, Diana, you've always got such nice things to say.
Oh, and also, let's hug her.
So good. Make yourself at home.
I will.
Oh, Diana, take a look at this photo I just put up from our trip to Italy a couple of weeks ago. Diana.
Diana, come over here and sit on the couch with
It
me.
looks amazing.
Oh, well, thanks.
Oh,
It says
Diana,
romance.
you always have such nice things to say. She's so sweet.
Yeah, I'm so sweet.
Hold on. You think I'm not loving?
No!
Oh, you're really joking around
That's
tonight,
not
aren't
what
you?
I was talking about the painting. The painting says romance.
Yeah.
Never afraid to say anything that pops into your mind.
The painting says romance.
Thanks.
Well, that's a nice thing to say. It's nice to hear, Grace?
Whatever, give me the advice ball. Ah,
No, hold on.
why is
Now,
this?
Diana, what does this picture make you
I
think?
told you! It
Oh,
says
don't
romance!
put our friend on the
It's
spot like
it
that.
says
In a
romance.
word, what does this say to you?
Okay, in a
Oh,
word.
God.
Romance.
Diana,
Not
come over here.
romance.
Make yourself comfortable.
Romance.
Right! Love! Romance!
Romance!
Well, I'm not going to bore you with the details, but it was
No.
a very romantic weekend, wasn't it, Grace?
I want details.
You could say that. Huh. You two really are getting along well tonight. Yes, you can help me understand where I went wrong with my new decorating.
Grace, oh no, we don't need to do that.
It looks great.
Ah, yes. Diana, I knew you'd like it. See, Grace?
So, yeah, I just bought this painting. But God, you know, it looks like an amateur painted it.
Well, you're the one who bought it.
If you don't like it, then replace it.
Well, it's funny how after a full day's work designing magazine ads, Grace finds the time to decorate and redecorate.
I guess it's just the artist in me dying to get out.
You should paint.
Wait. You think we should make art?
Yes. Paint.
Yeah, well, you're really...
What? What is
No,
she?
no, Grace. No, she's just testing
Because
us tonight, I think.
it
It's funny.
does make art, is that a euphemism for something? Become an artist. Why are they so shocked?
Okay,
what?
Diana,
What?
I think this evening is over. You've got to leave.
No.
Diana, we're through messing around. You've got to go.
No. Why are you chasing me? I left already. Why are you chasing me? I left.
I'm sorry, but I don't
You're
know what to
pushing me
do.
back in.
We'll be fine. Just go.
What an ass. I left the building already. Oh my god. Ah. I talk about painting and he just tells me to leave.